What's good, good people? Soul Brother number one coming back at you from the top of the chocolate Milky Way, here to improve your interplanetary functionship. And this afternoon, we're going to be doing a review of Uncle Todd's DC Multiverse, Batman Year One, and Batman No Man's Land. These are two different, you can see they're different, two iterations of Batman from two different story arcs. Starting with let's move the figures out the way for right now so we can start with the packaging like we always do. First, we're going to start with Batman Year One. That was a story done by the Frank Miller, and the artist was David Mazzucchelli. It's a now classic storyline that ran through Batman 404 through Batman 407. It retold Batman's Bruce Wayne's first year as Batman. I recommend you read that if you're into comics and into Batman. Classic storyline. Now it's a classic storyline. Starting with the packaging, this is the gold label, but it's standard McFarlane packaging. Nothing different on the front. You see the display window, name of the character. Oh, let me turn it over. On the side, Batman. Then on this side, you have Batman and the source material where the figure is taken from. You see that's Batman Year One. And on the back, you have some art. This is the artwork from one of the comic covers. I do believe this is Batman 404. I do believe that's where that artwork comes from. But as for the packaging, that's it. Regular McFarlane packaging. Comes with, start with the stand. It's all McFarlane figures do. Regular matte black stand with the DC logo right here. The 1 foot peg. We've all seen it before. Comes with the card. It has the same artwork that's on the back of the box. And it has a write-up on the back of the card, which is why we are not making any noise about a write-up not being on the back of the box or anywhere on the package. You can pause and read that if you like. Also comes with one Batarang. I think we've seen this Batarang before. Not sure where, but and there's that. As far as the figure, I think this is a pretty good representation and likeness of David Mazzucchelli's interpretation of Batman during his first year in his comic. Starting with the head, we're going to get the 360 rotation. See how far can he can look up that far, look down a great deal. Get that T-pose, no problem whatsoever. You get 360 at the shoulder. Yeah, 360 at the shoulder. You have the bicep cut, so it swivels at the bicep. The double jointed pinned elbows. 360 on the wrist, and it's on that ball peg where, depending on which position you have the peg in, it's either going to go, hands either going to go down like that, or it's going to go in. Like so. He has a butterfly joint, and let's see what that butterfly is working with, how far it goes back. Not going back too far. Let's see if he can cross, how good it can cross his chest. Decent. That's decent. That's a decent amount of range for a butterfly. Seen better, seen much worse. But that butterfly joint is decent. He has the diaphragm cut here that allows him to get movement in the diaphragm. And let's see. Let me see. He can crunch forward that far. Can't go back at all. Well, maybe a little bit. He has waist rotation, as you can see there. And you can get pivot at the waist, a little forward, a little back. Almost get that full Van Damme. Can kick out just about 90 degrees. And has that joint is kind of tight. There we go. The double jointed pin knees. There's no boot cut on this. You got the ankle pivot, toe articulation, and the ankle rocker. And that's it for the articulation. And one more thing, I got to mention it. The soft goods cape with the bendy wire in it for posability. If I was into grading scales like a 1 out of 10, a soft goods cape with a bendy wire in it would be worth 2 points. Because that's just how much better, in my opinion, a soft goods cape with a posable bendy wire in it for posability makes the figure. That's how essential it is to a figure, in my opinion, for looks. If it didn't have one, figures can still look good without one, but it just makes it so much better for posability. And like I said before, this is a pretty much close to spot on representation of Batman in the Batman Year One story arc. You see he has the back without the yellow symbol on it, and he has the pouches instead of the capsules on his belt. They're looking kind of weathered, and it's black and gray, which is the color scheme I prefer on Batman, black and gray. But yeah, even that head sculpt is really what knocks it out the park too. Perfect representation of David Mazzucchelli's Batman from Batman Year One. So now let's stand Year One Batman over here in front of the Sarge. He's going to cooperate, and we're going to get into No Man's Land Batman. What did I do with the package? This will be the digital version. Don't know what the difference is, except for it comes with a card that you can redeem that code on it for something that I don't know. But pretty much the same get up. You see the display area. Nothing on that side. But on this side, you have the name of the character and the source material where the figure is taken from. And you got some artwork on the back. And that's it for the packaging. Pretty much the same standard packaging for McFarlane figures. Comes with this all digital figures. You scratch that off. There's a code you can redeem. Don't know what it's for. Never use it. Don't pretty much care. It ain't giving me no free stuff or no money, so it's whatever. McFarlane Digital on the back. Comes with a stand, and you can already tell the difference. Being that it's a digital figure, it's going to come with that McFarlane logo, McFarlane Digital Toys, and the 1 foot peg. This particular Batman, he comes with this Batarang that we've seen before. And he comes with 2 extra fists. Well, my bad. 1 fist, and this is a gripping hand because I believe there's a fist already on him. So yeah, that's what's up. Now getting into the figure. We've seen this body on Batman before. I believe it's the I don't know what they call, but that Batman back there, I don't know if you can see him. I'll get him. I think this is the same. I think these are the same body types. I just don't remember what the name of this one was. But I believe it's the same mold. But this gray on it is just a little darker. And this is when Batman came back to Gotham after that earthquake. And he went back to the pouches like he used to have in year 1. All before this, he was rocking the capsule belt. But he came back with the pouches, which I prefer. Starting with the articulation on this one. You get the 360 on the head. He can look up a whole bunch. Look down a whole bunch. T-pose. 360 on the shoulder. He has the bicep cut right there. The double jointed pinned elbows. And the wrist is on the same ball peg. That allows it to go 360 up and down or in and out depending on the position of that peg. He does have a butterfly. Allows his arms to go back that far. And they can cross a little bit better than Batman Year 1. Rocking the diaphragm cut. Can only bend forward on that diaphragm cut a little bit and bend back that much. He has waist rotation, as you can see. And yeah, and one of the differences from this Batman and this one over here is that the emblem on this one is raised. That bat emblem is raised, whereas this one is painted on. That's a painted on bat symbol. You can get that much of the Van Damme, not as much as Year 1. He can kick about 90 degrees. The double jointed pin knees. No boot cut. Ankle pivot. Toe articulation. And you have, well, wait a minute. No. Ankle. Yeah, you do. A little bit ankle rocker. I just had to get it in the right position. And we have the soft goods cape. But this one wouldn't be worth 2 points because for some reason they ain't put no bendy wire in the seam of the cape. Now I'm grateful for the soft goods cape, but if you're gonna give me the soft goods cape, come on, Uncle Todd, give me the bendy wire. You put it in that one. Why couldn't you put it in this one? But it's still a soft goods cape. But in grading purposes, it wouldn't be as high as that one because no bendy wire. But other than that, it's a pretty neat figure as far as Batman goes. I'm digging it because it's Batman and it looks nice. Pretty good representation of the No Man's Land Batman. Nice little addition to the Batman collection. Chime in. Which one you prefer? The No Man's Land or the Year One? I'm thinking I might be digging on that Year One, even though I like both of them. Thinking that Year One Batman is a little bit better. But anyway, that concludes my review of McFarlane's DC Multiverse Batman Year One and No Man's Land's Batman. And remember, keep a glide in your stride, a dip in your hip, and we can all wait on the mothership. Y'all be easy.